My turn. Ayy. Let's go, let's go, let's go. When I'm in the booth, I tell no lies. Don't point me to that beat because them guys ain't one of mine. You see that killer in my eyes. Tell that pussy come outside. Ayy, he was raised to run a high. Let's go, let's go, let's go. When I see my eyes, there's no talking, we gon' collide. Yeah, I fucked this BM, tripping, fucked up his pride. He said he gon' kill me, shrug my shoulders, then I nod. Ask the last nigga that tried, yeah, you can't cause he with God. Call me Mr. B the eyes. I'm like Moses with that ride. Fuck your rules, we don't abide. I said I love you, but I lied. I like all my bitch sneaky. I can't fuck her, she too easy. Gotta cheat just to come see me. Ain't my bitch, but still won't leave me. Hey man, I been poppin' shit, man. Beat something, man. Hey, I'm done beefing with y'all hoe ass niggas, man. Let me talk to your bitch right quick. Hey, shawty, come here. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm pissed off my liquor, I might overreact. I pop a bean, we fuck for hours, and let's run back to bed. I eat that pussy, I'm free nasty, watch me kiss up a bed. I pop her, she talk too much, I put this dick in the neck. Make sure she stay, make sure she ate, that's how you get your respect. I like the hunch, we like the fuck, I think I love having sex. Fuck on your bitch, that's on my man, and I still fuck with my ex. And I ain't waiting on your cousin, I just gotta confess. She got a boyfriend and she messy and she say I'm on next. She don't your nigga, fuck on me, don't have to deal with no stress. Don't trust no nigga, trust no bitches, get that shit out my chest. I fucked on bruh girl and his girl, know why niggas is pressed. Hey bro, I don't even know why you mad, you ain't the first one. You know what I'm saying? I been doing this shit, we been doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad at me, don't hate the game, hate the player. Hey, they call me freak, nasty. Some call me Zaddy. I don't do no talking, tryna fuck, send me the Eddie. I don't do no talking, that my business, please don't ask me. She get freaky for me, play with that pussy, spraying her ass cheek. Baby got a figure and stamina, think she an athlete. Bitches here by me, hating, wishing that they had me. Used to fall in love with these hoes, that was the past me. Used to fall in love with these hoes, that was the past. Ay, when I'm in the booth, I tell no lies. Don't point me to that beat because them guys ain't one of mine. You see that killer in my eyes, tell that pussy come outside. Ay, he was raised to run a high. Let's go, let's go, let's go. When I see my eyes, there's no talking, we gon' collide. Yeah, I fucked this BM, tripping, fucked up his pride. He said he gon' kill me, shrug my shoulders, then I nod. Ask the last nigga that tried, yeah, you can't cause he with God.
Damn, Matt, this one's too hard.
Bow your head and pray. You wanna talk to him? Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Beat Sim in this bitch, we turn, nigga.
Clingy, they let me to death. They level my flaws. Can I hold 100? Oh, see it tomorrow. Speaking of my ice pick, jewels. Shit, I'm trying to make some shake. Give me a cutie and flip. Rent due, plus child support. I give more and they ask for more. Now knock 'em all, I'm knocking more. My bitch say that I'm worthless over her loss. I can get any bitch a swishing niggas head ball. My dick long plus my hair long. I right here where I belong. My custom fit from D-Long. He might not, but she know. I bought from the hills like Chino. John Wick like Reese Keanu. When I Benz in the Mercy Alago. Now the 5 check hit was Fargo. First the rent out the way, go to Cardinal. They give me change to splurge. They give me change to splurge. After he tryna fuck. Fuck the whole city, she lay with the mud. I'm handling my business, I'm wrapping it up. I'm handling my business, I'm racking it up. I'm handling my business, I'm stacking it up. Keep stacking it up, keep stacking it up, keep stacking it up, keep stacking it up, keep stacking it up. Oh, mama, I love you to death, girl. I love you to death, oh. Really? Where my pain go, where these chains go, where the hate go, where all the love go. Guess where the drugs be? I'm talking shit, she say, shut up, nigga, fuck me. Okay, damn. My bitches clingy, they let me to death. They level my flaws. Can I hold 100? Oh, see you tomorrow. Speaking of my ice pick, jewels. Shit, I'm trying to make some shake. Give me a cutie and flip. Rent due, plus child support. I give more and they ask for more. Now knock 'em all, I'm knocking more. My bitch say that I'm worthless over her loss.
So Go Villain is gonna be here next week.
Oh yeah, Go Villain will be in the
Yeah, Go
building.
Villain, and I told him, Lady Internet said you gotta bring the wig.
Yeah, gotta bring the wig.
Like you gotta bring the wig. He did an interview yesterday, being had the wig on. I was kind of blown about that. I was blown. I was like, yo, you ain't got the wig. You ain't got the wig. Uh, yeah, but Go Villain will be here next week. Uh, so we're definitely gonna have that. Look, the funny thing is when and I'll even tell him this too. When I first saw the video, I was like, what the fuck? But then when I saw everybody's reaction to the video, then I got it.
Hey, I didn't, like I said, I didn't see it until you showed it to me on air, and I didn't know what the fuck to think about it because it's a parody of, I guess, another
Yeah,
video.
a Macklemore's
So
thrift shop.
that had already went over my head. So, like you said, it's a reaction from the fans, and apparently they rocking with it. So
I mean, when we played it, I mean, everybody was just like, yo, they was rocking with the joint.
I still didn't know that. I was just like, I got to hear it again. And after hearing it for the second time, it's grown on me. I still don't understand it, but like I said, I'll check it out some more, and then I'll probably get to understand it. We'll have him next week.
We'll have next week. We'll have some great conversations with him as always. Um, but I would say this: it's you can't be mad at a person that dares to be different.
Yeah, no doubt. I've always
Yeah.
been called. Some people call me different. Some people call me other things.
So you can't be mad at that. You can't be mad at a person like that.
Oh.
So I gotta watch. I still gotta finish up Hip Hop Homicide. So I was interested in. I gotta watch the episode with King Von. He was the one that was killed. He was a Chicago rapper that was killed in Atlanta over a fight. About a year or two ago.
It's crazy. But yeah, I don't like I said. The only time I hear about most of these dudes is only when they get killed. So
He was actually nice though.
for real.
But also though he very checker pass though. He had bodies.
That's the aspect that we really don't speak about. That maybe they're in the game now, but because in the rap game now, but in their previous life, some of the stuff that they're rapping about and some of the stuff they've done maybe has come back to get them that we don't know about that wasn't talked about.
So that's always a thing too. Is just because you change your life, that doesn't mean karma changes its direction.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know, um, there are things that you've done in your past, and you may be a good person now, but it's still a reckoning for. People tend to forget that part.
Every day.
Mhm.
There's things in my past that I know will and have come back to bite me in my ass. So yeah, you if you know you've done dirt in the past, like myself, I try to do more good than the bad that I've done. But every once in a while, karma gonna kick you in the ass, and ain't nothing you can do but just look and say, yeah.
I mean, it's some situations where I've known that, like, even when I look at my dating life, right? I know that I've done some shitty things to good females. So then when I look at it, like, I may go through droughts, or I may go through situations with different females, and be like, oh, Shorty ain't about shit, or Shorty was this, or Shorty was that. I gotta remember that I had good females, and I treated them like shit at times. Like, let's be honest about that situation.
No doubt.
I've had good females, and I've done fucked up things. Like I didn't do right by them. And you know, everybody wants to pretend to be the good guy, but you gotta admit when you've done what you when you've done wrong.
You have to. Until you do that, then you're never going to be successful in that relationship because you have to accept the role that you played in it. And you're not always the victim. It's not always the other person's fault. You were there too. You're the constant in all your relationships. It can't always be the other person.
True, true. I can't wait till Lady Internet gets here. We want to talk about something um, um, that we I think we touched on this before, but there are a lot of we want to talk about how there are a lot of good fathers that they get overlooked, but people stay constantly talking about the bad fathers.
True.
Definitely want to talk about that. And then, so this is what we're gonna do this is my idea for the month of February. Um, we want to spotlight, no disrespect to any artists, but we want to spotlight entrepreneurs. We want to spotlight any clothing designers, any entrepreneurs that have a business, whether it's making jewelry, whether it's anything. So we want to spotlight the entrepreneurs, on the show and stuff like that.
Folks out to reach out.
Even if we it's a 3-hour show, so we can double book them and have give everybody at least 30 minutes to present their business and talk about it and stuff like that.
That sound like a
So
plan.
I think for the month of February, so so definitely. So I guess it's supposed to be outside. Uh, Let me go into a video real quick. Uh, let's go to this Priest and Nomad joint. Look to my Aunt Carol and Chef Rob.
Vintage got the heat.
Yeah. Hit the groove with it. For the people. Yeah. Priest and Nomad. Come on. Look, we coming from that generational struggle. My people, we had to fight. Born with the baggage, my back looking like Samsonite. Despite that, mama used to quote lines and broke times. I still had trouble seeing that canary in the coal mine. Choking in the corner, it was them corners that raised us. Older dudes used to pay us. Cops that would cage us. Slim, I done seen so many that fell by the wayside. All the spirits of dead youngins piling up to my waistline. I used to dream hard. My dude played ball. After college, he going straight to the league. He gon' see y'all. You gotta believe. I thought he did till he got caught with weight down Brooklyn Manor. Now we doing bids. Man, he ain't even need that bread. He came from some good folks. His pops used to warn us about the game, but it was the fame that got my man late. 8 years later, I'm picking dude up from the Fed gates. He like, man, Pete, you way past grown. Now we both struggling, trying to pay back loans. Had a tear in his eye. He said I was living a lie. Tell mom sorry, trying to find my way back home. You know, fried chicken and rice with the butter. She my queen, so I call her my queen mother. When everyone else leave me broken alone, she said, son, find your way back home. Find your way back home. Priest and Nomad. Yeah, Nomad's an outsider. Day one, I call the bull. They shout like the town crier. That nation's Catholic politics is the laws of greed. And it's claiming they God, but God don't bleed. So with that, I give my reverence to the Most High, who guides my path, even when my spiritual frequencies pumping lo-fi. Both eyes is blind, so the third kick in. It revealed my whole birth was a mission. Without a pot to piss in, without a piece of rope to go fishing. When life beats you, feeling like the hands of Sonny Liston. But God protects babies and fools, so maybe the rules didn't lock me out. Nah, they just made me work harder. They just made me devise a new plan to work much smarter. For the narrative to change, you gotta have a new author. And if the narrative wasn't important, they wouldn't try to rewrite it. I give everything in my power to fight it. But then I look up, and years pass, we way past grown. And folks struggling, trying to pay back loans. And we trying to look fly the whole time it was a lie. Tell mom sorry, trying to find my way back home. Fried chicken and rice with the butter. She my queen, so I call her my queen mother. When everyone else leave me broken alone, she said, son, find your way back home. Find your way back home. Yeah. It's real talk what it is. It's love. Yeah. Find your way back home. My way home. Yeah. You know what it is. It's love. You know what it is. It's like 1, Time for the culture that we know. Vultures do it for the game, we do it for the people. The downtrodden don't know which way is up. Beats be the compass, plug in the mic cord, let me talk shit. Better yet, I talk truth, got cavities in it too. Every verse is like years of climate change in the booth. We rupture the whole infrastructure. My life will rewrite the poem that helped me find my way back home. Find my way back home. Yeah. My way home. She said, son, find your way back home. Way back home. Yeah. For the people. Yeah, my man Vintage. VA, what you say? Preach the nomad. Love. My way home.
Que a Pablo Escobar se le respeta, hijo de puta.
AMC. Tryna focus, but my mind gone. I'm tryna focus. Tryna focus, but my mind gone. Tryna focus. I'm tryna focus, but my mind gone. Got the room spinning like a cyclone. Staring at these ghosts in my iPhone. Niggas came and left, so I did it all on my own. Tryna get ahead, cause I swear my mind been gone. I've been gone with the wind, blow the smoke in the wind. All I'm tryna do is win. Yeah, did it all on my own. I'm tryna focus, but my mind been gone. Hit the pedal till I see red and blues. Never knew the path, but I knew what to do. Tryna get ahead, fuck around and let loose. Feel like I'm losing self in the mirror. Who is you? I'm tryna stay focused. Lost niggas along the way, they disappeared. Hocus pocus, my cuz killed himself. There was pain in those roses. Felt the pain from the struggle. Watch those you hold closest. Getting high, I figured out why doves cry. Tryna leave my prints on the game before I touch the sky. Yeah. To fall is suicide. Living on the edge, you gotta jump or you'll never fly. Focus, but my mind gone. Got the room spinning like a cyclone. Staring at these ghosts in my iPhone. Niggas came and left, so I did it all on my own. Tryna get ahead, cause I swear my mind been gone. I've been gone with the wind, blow the smoke in the wind. All I'm tryna do is win. Yeah, did it all on my own. I'm tryna focus, but my mind been gone.
I got my mind in the wind, I'm blowing pressure. Ain't got no time for the, ain't got no time for the extra. Niggas came and go like I ain't bless 'em. You know my time coming, you know just how I'm coming in. I did it on my own. They say my mind gone. They say my mind gone. Look at my phone, now I see it's them ghosts. I was just hopeless. Now me and my niggas be popping like toasters. Them diamonds be frozen, that's the potion. We get a double, we toast them. We on the road and we coasting. Blowing the wind when we rolling.
I'm tryna focus, but my mind gone. Got the room spinning like a cyclone. Staring at these ghosts in my iPhone. Niggas came and left, so I did it all on my own. Tryna get ahead, cause I swear my mind been gone. I've been gone with the wind, blow the smoke in the wind. All I'm tryna do is win. Yeah, did it all on my own. I'm tryna focus, but my mind been gone. I'm tryna focus, but my mind been gone. I'm tryna focus, but my mind been gone.
Yeah. Wally B.
Shawty want more. Said she want more. She wants more. Yeah. More. She want it, baby. Shawty want more. Said she want more. Say you want more. Yeah. More. Just love it, baby. Shawty want more. Said she want more. She wants more. More. Yeah. More. Just love it, baby. Shawty want more. Said she want more. More. Yeah. More. Yeah. Let me exercise this feeling, baby. You know where we're starting to go.
Can you feel it, baby?
Temptation rising, body feeling, time don't even matter no more. Let me cuff your body, then blindfold you so you cannot see me no more. Let senses take over as I breathe from your body real slow.
Don't be scared, baby.
Shawty want more. Said she want more. She wants more. More, yeah. More, yeah. Love it, baby. Shawty want more. Said she want more. I know you want more. More, yeah. More, yeah. Shawty want more. Said she want more. She wants more. More, yeah. More, yeah. Shawty want more. Said she want more. I know you want more. More, yeah. I ain't lying when I tell you that I need you here right by my side. Girl, your body got me feeling, and I think I'm about to lose my mind. Oh, yeah. So baby, show me how you love me. For the pleasure of this loving, we can explore fantasy, and I will show you the real ecstasy. Ecstasy. Ooh. Start off kiss, give slowly, make your body horny for me, baby, like baby. Then I'll make your back quiver as I touch and tease you with my tongue, girl. Got her body saying she want more. She want more. Shawty want more. Said she want more. She wants more. More, yeah. She love it. She love it, yeah. Shawty want more. Said she want more. She wants more. More, yeah. She love it. She want more. Shawty want more. Said she want more. More, yeah. More, yeah.
Okay, all right. So we have some videos. And now we're back. So fantasy football ain't looking too good for you, sir.
I made some bad decisions and left some points on the bench in a crucial game, and this might seal my playoff fate. I still have a shot, but a very slim shot, and it's not looking
I've never got into fantasy football.
good. Man, it makes the game more interesting that you're watching because now you're not just watching your team, you're watching players from other teams and seeing what they do to get you points. So, and then you might have a player going against your team, and then you be conflicted like, damn, I need some points from him. I need him to get a touchdown, but I still need my team to win. So it adds a whole different dynamic to watching the game and watching the games because knowing the games that you wouldn't pay attention to, you'll watch because your player's playing. You want to see them score.
I feel you on that. I
Yeah.
feel you. I just hate my rival so much.
Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, I've never had a Cowboy on my team. I don't think I've ever had a Giant or.
Yeah, I'm petty.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had anybody from the. Well, no, I think I did have a Eagles running back when they was running the ball real good with I think with who's the quarterback? Who was it? Miles Sanders. I think I had Miles Sanders one year. But other than that, I really don't draft anybody in my division. Yeah, that's too conflicting, especially two division games. I can't root for none of them to do good or score against my team. I just can't do it. So I rarely pick anybody in my division. I think I might have picked up Zeke from the Cowboys.
Okay.
Maybe. I think I did.
It looks like the people are pulling up.
All right, cool. Yeah, I left some points on the bench. And then Geno Smith having a severe year. He actually scored more points than Josh Allen this year. I never picked Josh Allen. It was never Geno and Josh. Lowry. Running backs to let me down again. Many fantasy football fans out there hit me up. You know, I'm talk trash now because my team is most likely out of the playoff chase now. I'm at 4-7 now, I think. No, 5-7. Well, 5-7. I'm still in technically, but season's coming down to the end. So fantasy football, if you're into it, you know what I'm going through right now. Leaving points on the bench in a crucial game, it sucks. This I give a quick recap of some of the scores that's going on with the games wrapping up. We got the 49ers up on the Dolphins 26-17 with 2 minutes left in the fourth. Got the Raiders up on the Chargers 27-20 with 5:20 left in this 4th and 4 for the Raiders. Look like the Chargers are gonna get a chance to try to tie this game, which we've seen them do before. Maybe even go for the win, which we've seen them do before the 2-point conversion. The Bengals are still up on the Chiefs 27-24, and Joe Burrow is undefeated against Patrick Mahomes, and he's looking to continue that streak. So got some exciting games going on, closing out in the second half of the game of the week. So make sure you check them out.
Fuck them teams.
Hey, it's some good football, man. Playoff implications.
It ain't none of my teams.
Hey, man, we tired today. What can we do?
That's true.
Got to do it again in a week.
So before we enter, go to a video so I can get the guests settled.
Hey, shut it up.
Calm down, Taylor. You been asleep all this damn time. The fuck.
Totally do that.
So 2 things we'll talk about real quick. So someone posted Carly B was at a private event, and they was like, "Oh well, Carly B, you on hard times because you performing for a private event, only 400 people." Cardi B clapped back and be like, "Well, 1, I have a Grammy, and 2, I got paid $1 million to perform for 400 people, and for a banker. I guess for a whole bank group." But why do you think social media people tend to people who have nothing just want to find something against somebody?
Because their lives have no purpose and no meaning, so all they can do is try to talk down on people that do have life and meaning in there, and try to take them down, and try to do whatever, man. It's sad. It's a sickening existence. For real.
Definitely. All right, so I was going to get into the Kanye statement, but we'll talk about it.
For real, honestly, I'm at the point right now where I say we should stop talking about it because for one, He's not a politician. Granted, he's trying to run for president, but the more airways we give him, the more crazy shit. He's the black Donald Trump. I said that shit before Trump got elected. He says outrageous shit to stay relevant.
So, because you made about the Hitler thing and the microphone and stuff like that.
I ain't even watched the interview.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but you made some crazy comments about it. However, I will say this. I will say this to America.
We need to block about it.
So, America, as crazy as the comment that he made, keep in mind that President's Day was some bullshit. Thanksgiving is some bullshit. What other? Oh, Columbus Day, that's some bullshit too. So, as outlandish as those comments are, so was the celebration for all the shit that we've been through for the last 30, 40, fucking 50 years.
It's
So,
bullshit.
so you know, because you got to keep in mind that I grew up in an era where, you know, cowboys and Indians, we thought indigenous people were the bad guys. Really, these motherfuckers stole their land.
That's what I learned about.
I mean, we celebrate Columbus Day, he's a rapist and a murderer. And President's Day, all these motherfuckers own slaves. Fuck them.
That's why.
So,
none of this shit is shocking me when it comes.
it ain't. All right, let me play a video and look at our guest settled. But I just want to talk about that for real quick. Let's see, video. Okay, you know what? I need a long video, so we'll play the video that you got to be gunman number 2 in.
Shout out Renegade.
All right, let me mute this shit.
Money. I love that money.
Lucas.
Money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. You don't really want to play. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you been talking about. And you don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. It's money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you always been talking about. And I don't want to be the one who always really talk about. And you don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. Money, 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 make you shut him mouth. Don't never ever talk about it if you never had the clout. You don't know what to say, stay up out of my way. Cause money, 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 make him shut him mouth. Keep playing with this goonies, boy, I'm gonna have to make the call. Stay in bounds on your pivot, boy, if you gon' ball. Cause a lot of niggas be fake, and you really can't play. Cause we done got it out the mud, nigga, what you talking about? Screaming, oh my God, money got me pride. They living a lie, look into my eyes, they might seem surprised. This is homicide. We just multiply. We been on the rise. If we got some wings, fuck it, we gon' have to fly. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. Day in my life, take me a different route. And use all my case, niggas on my face. You can get it erased, what you talking about? Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you been talking about. And you don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you always been talking about. And I don't want to be the one who always really talk about. And you don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. You never crossing these borders. I'm whipping it up, Gordon Ramsay. I swear that I'm cooking these orders. You talk about me, you better just hope that you can just really afford it. I'm balling, I'm balling, I'm winning, I'm winning. I'm feeling like Robert Tahori. Nigga, I'm scoring. I count in the morning. They talk about me, then I gotta ignore it. My bitches be foreign. So independent, my money be corporate. These raps is boring. You hate me and I'm always gonna adore it. I'm
smoking that soaring. She always go ahead and let me explore it. I call her my Dora. You can go and talk about me, I ain't flawless. I go put my all in. If a nigga talk about me, then I'm gone in. You know that I'm gone in. Jump in, take trips, Pompeii. All day, always keep 3 stacks like Andre. I get it, I get it, I get it, I get it, man. And you can never, ever, ever get rid of that. So watch what you say, and watch how you do. If you play the game, then you play by the rules. Money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you been talking about. And you don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about. We don't really know what you always been talking about. And I don't wanna be the one who always really talk about. And you don't really want to play. You don't know what to say. Cause money, 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 money's what I'm talking about.
Okay. So we back. So CP3, what's going on?
Nothing much, man. You know, another day in the life, just trying to live and stay out of trouble, baby.
You stay out of trouble?
Man, look, I say try. It's a daily struggle, but I'm doing pretty good right
Yeah, stop with the lies, bro.
now. I am, man. I am. I'm doing good right now.
I gotta,
Going to work every day, staying out of trouble.
Yeah, okay. Let me adjust this camera. We got our special guests in the building, the James brothers in the building.
You know, got to make things work on the fly. That's how we do here, you know, laid back at the bar. You know, and you know, if you're watching,
This
is a very rare occasion.
It's gonna be the only show like this that
We're
we sober.
having a dry at the bar radio. We have no alcohol in the building. It happened by accident. But
Yeah,
we're gonna go with and say we're cleansing ourselves.
Shit.
Well, that's what I'm going with. Yeah, I'm not used to this shit.
You the one that didn't want to pick up the liquor on the way in.
So I forgot the Lady Antoinette wasn't gonna be here. She's our resident alcohol provider. So I lost.
Your words was, damn, you know what? I passed 7-Eleven. I don't feel like, fuck it, I'm not turning around and get beer or
Now I
anything.
regret that decision.
I was like, are you sure? Because no, I ain't got shit right now. Hey, CP3, do me a favor.
What's that?
Turn the camera to the right. He ain't little no more. That nigga fat. The fuck you been feeding him?
What happened when you missing a person? They go to the right.
Yeah, no, just the camera to the right. No, my right. There you go. Keep going. Oh, there you go. Stop. There you go.
See, in a whole different context, you know, I've heard that before.
Oh Lord.
I'm just saying.
You know, Lady Antoinette, if you were here, you would hear some of the shit that he is saying right now.
Oh, man, that's
All
what
right.
happened when she ain't here. I can talk shit.
So we got the James brothers in the building. You know, what's going on, gentlemen?
Man, can't complain, chilling, man.
Do me a favor, move the mic a little closer to you. All right, now say something.
Yo. Can't complain.
I hear him. I don't hear you.
Check 1, check 2. But I don't want to start riding.
I mean, you can.
Hey, man, you never know.
Check.
I don't hear you. I don't hear the echo.
I need to turn it off.
That might be. That's what happened to me earlier. So it might be.
No, it's on. Say something. Yo.
I seen it come up, man.
I can hear him now.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta click it all the way.
All right, we should be.
Now y'all getting the behind the scenes look at how things go.
This is why I don't like doing this shit when I'm sober.
That's I think that we've never had this many issues when we've had alcohol involved. You might be correct. Okay, going forward, we will never
See?
have dry at the bar again.
See, first of all, we ain't even living true to our name. How we at the bar? We ain't got nothing.
No, bro.
This is this the first show with H2O.
Bro, I feel bad. I feel bad. We got a tradition.
Virgin bar.
Next time y'all come, though, we get y'all some real liquor.
Yeah.
You just happen to catch us on the dry spell. It's been we actually haven't had a show in 2 weeks. We got nominated for the with the Mama Awards, and then last week I was just tired.
Congratulations on that.
We were nominated. We didn't get to win. Somebody else won, but it was good. It felt good just to be nominated because we definitely put the work. And we're putting the work, and we was actually So salute to my man Lenny because he was telling me about y'all. So y'all been putting in work. I got 3 of your videos, so we're gonna play those in a little bit. But basically, like, tell us about your stuff.
Yeah, we just 2 brothers who got the same passion, for our music, and, stand on the same morals and principles, stuff like that. So we decided to come together after a long time and just, we did a lot of collabos throughout the years, So music definitely brought us together. So after that, now where we at, we just been, putting it all together, one big pack, really merging as 2 solo artists to come together for like a joint collabo effort, From 2 different sides of town. We got uptown, it's my brother Raj Kutyari, we got BDI, from the south side. Just brought it together, kind of, trying to bring DC together as a whole, let them know that we're unified, competition or nothing like that.
That's something that's very missing. A lot of people don't understand the point of unity.
Yeah, that's
Um,
a strong statement. Bring like I say 2 sides because it's crazy. DC being so small that each quadrant has beef with another quadrant because it's in a different part of the city. I never understood that. Right.
well, people yell at DMV. They be like DMV, but then as soon as you try to bring it together, well, I'm from the district. I'm from Maryland. And like, dog, don't if you ain't gonna scream it, if you're not screaming the unity part about it, don't scream it at all. That's what people don't realize.
I'm gonna keep it real. Like when it first started, I kind of ain't really taken to it.
Hmm.
But as time went, and I started understanding it more, and then I actually started linking with people from VA,
Yeah.
linking with people from Maryland. So then there's nothing you can tell me about it now. It's DMV, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
Well, I had to tell her, and I always gotta bring up a GOP story. CP3. Salute to my former partner, GOP. May he rest in peace, Black GOP. But we had a conversation. We had a young man that was on the show. We used to do the show called True Radio. It was coming up. We was at 1:30 at night, and we were talking to an artist, and he was like, "Yeah, but I'm from Maryland. I don't really care about the DMV." So I said, "Let's think about it. Let's just break down what you just said." I said, "So now you just alienated 2 other groups." I said because I was like, "Okay, we're in Maryland because we was at the harbor." I was like, "But I'm from Virginia. I live in D.C. I have a nephew that rhymes in Virginia, and all the artists I know are from D.C. and Maryland. So now I can't even link you with people who I know because you done alienated half of everybody." And my thing is, I'm trying to touch everybody. I don't care where you from. I want everybody to win because when we yeah.
If you got talent, that's what override everything. The hell where you from is where you're going.
if you a hustler, you gonna think past that anyway. You know what I mean? As a hustler,
Yeah.
You can't sit in one spot and think you're gonna expand sitting right there.
A lot of folks claim to be hustlers and don't understand what the hustle is about.
Right.
That's true too. That's true too. So I love conversations like this because it teaches these young rappers a lot. Because a lot of them don't know the importance of unity. They don't even know the importance of network. I go to a lot of shows and they think standing on the wall is networking. Nah, nigga, you holding up the goddamn wall. The wall was gonna hold itself up regardless. And that's what people don't realize. It's like, yo, you stronger when you build. But when we go to out of town shows and we see other people do these things, when you go to the Atlantas and stuff like that, yo, they building like a mug. They build strong. And that's where we fall off at. You know, as I always said, DC was labeled the next to blow right along after Atlanta, and then we just I can say DC dropped the ball. Everybody dropped the ball. The VA dudes dropped the ball. The Maryland dudes dropped the ball. Like everybody, because we supposed to be like, yo, this is our area. Let's make it happen. People forget that Rap City used to be shot in DC. BET was in DC for a very long time.
Basement.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The soundstage, all that stuff. We had all of that before. There was 106 in Park and up in New York. We had, it was here.
History right there. Exactly.
Folks don't understand that's the part of hip hop that doesn't get talked about, the history of it. No one really tries to rekindle that. And then when folks like myself, who's more old school, try to, oh, you gotta change with the music. Like, yeah, I understand the music changes, but you have to give a foundation of where it came from, so that to give you a different aspect and respect for it. That's just my.
Well, you know, you gotta know your history.
Definitely.
You gotta know your history. You know, music is history. Music is something that teaches you, and you have to. You know, a lot of dudes be like, well, I don't know who Biggie, especially a young boy, I don't know who Biggie or Tupac is. Then you ain't research. When I did even say that, it's not, if you don't even know who Run DMC is, like, well, I had a young kid, he was like, he ain't know who Scarface was. And we were having a conversation, and I told him, I said, well, you ain't a rapper. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, how old are you? He was like, I'm 26. I said, well, you should know who Scarface is. I was like, he was like, well, why do you say that? I said, for 30 years, they played Mind Playing Tricks on Me every year during Halloween. So if you listen to the radio at least once out of 30 years, you would hear that song.
Man, the truth
And
is, not to cut you off.
now go ahead.
The truth is, I feel like with anything you're doing, you're supposed to study one before you.
You are.
So I'm a sports fanatic, right? I
Mm-hmm.
know nothing about. I know everything about the Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles, from way back in the '60s, because I did my homework. So I
True.
always wanted to, if I'm arguing with some old heads, I always wanted to be up on them with that. And that's the same thing with hip hop. In order for me to be who I want to be lyrically, and I feel like I just gotta know the ins and outs of every artist. That's the game.
Well, I mean, but that's from the era that I grew up in. That's how it was. One of the first songs that made me fall in love with hip hop is My Philosophy. Karis One is one of my favorite rappers. Boogie Down Productions, BDP. But that's not the first album. By Any Means Necessary is not the first album. That's the second album. So the first album came out in 86, 87. And by the time I got into it, it was like 88, 89. But I went back and bought Criminal Minded, which is the first album, uh, because I studied. I wanted to know. And it made me love hip hop even more and look for those things. So I think a lot of cats miss out on the ability to find, you know, what made these people great. Because everybody wants to be labeled, I'm the next Tupac, but you ain't done shit. You ain't done shit that Tupac done. You can't even spell Tupac. Like a lot of people lose that. You know, they want to be great, but they don't want to take the road to what happened to be great.
I want to be the next one. I think it'll be the first you.
They they don't even know what the first you is.
Exactly. Let be yourself first, then try to be somebody else. But most time, don't know who the hell they are.
Definitely. You got a question, CP3? No, you got the journalist voice. That's what you had to call.
I gotta be the professional, professional voice. Yeah. So it's rare nowadays to have a rap duo, and you say, one of the reasons you did it was to, try to unify and show that, unity in the city. What other reasons that would bring you to decide to leave a solo act and go and decide to be a duo after being in the game so long solo?
Well, we were supposed to do it some years back. Fortunately, we weren't able to. You know what I mean? But we got right back in full force as soon as we were able to. I just feel like, we built a friendship and a bond that it's not even, it don't even seem like it's unifying. It's just we doing what we doing. But in reality, it is unifying because both of us do come from two different sides where you don't really normally see the two. Well, I do, man. I've been saying it, but a lot of people don't see that uptown and south side, or just people collabing like that from different angles of the city, man.
Well, definitely. Yeah, like you said, it was already a brotherhood outside the music already.
You know what I'm saying?
So it just makes
The music started it, but then it's like, you know, we got a lot of the same similarities. You know what I'm saying? Then it's like we just put it together.
Yeah,
So
why not?
we be doing the album, you know, the album be like, what features we gonna get on it? I'm like, shit, we out of features. You featuring me, I'm featuring you on every song. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, because we can hold our own solo anyway, but, you know, we did have features, but, you know, it was just like a joke, you know what I'm saying?
We talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
Artists being able to, you know, rock on their own. You got a 3-minute track, but you got 6 other folks on there. I'm like, dude, you're not a rapper. You're a collaborator.
That's true though. Yeah, I used to tell I had an artist. He used to come through, and he wanted me to engineer his stuff. I'd be like, where you got the verse at? He'd be like, well, I wanted you to rhyme, bro. I didn't come to rhyme. Nigga, I came to engineer your shit. Like, nigga, you better. I told him, I said, you lucky you my man. I said, because if you go to a real studio, nigga, you be getting charged. And I said, I can tell you this now. The engineer wants you to write your shit in the studio because if you get a 6-hour block and it takes you 5 hours to write your verse, he's just getting paid.
Well, you don't want to be writing no verse in the studio anyway.
Well, you know, young people like to try to reinvent the wheel all the time.
They done cheated. They done gave you 12 bars. It's
2.5 bars.
It used to be 3 16-bar verses. And the hooks. Yeah.
Nigga
get a 6-minute set and do 4 songs. I'm like, God damn.
He went through half his catalog. He's like, nigga, what the rest of your stuff?
Nigga did like 4 songs and he sweat. I'm like, God damn.
That shit do kill me, man. That's why I was talking.
You do a half a hook, a half a verse, and I'm like, damn. Nigga, you call that a verse? I got a real question. What's your go-to album? Right.
Hip hop,
Whatever.
It's just, I got plenty of them, but I'm gonna say, for the sake of the show, Scarface the Diary.
Damn good album.
That's a classic.
That's a damn good album.
I still got that CD in the house.
Turn that on, let that play.
No doubt. Yeah.
To this day.
From the beginning to the end.
All right, cool. What's yours?
Man, I got a lot of albums, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put the cheat code in. I think this is the best rap album ever. Period. Machiavelli. 7 Day 3rd. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that project was the best project. Period. 5. Where he was at in his life. If you listen to his tone and his voice throughout that whole, I felt him on a whole nother level of Machiavelli. So, you know, I go listen to that.
All right, cool. Oddly enough, that is not my favorite Tupac album. Strictly for my niggas.
Well, I wrote that whole album.
Tupacalypse is the first one. Yeah. But Strictly for My Niggas was a very underrated album that a lot of people didn't get.
Strictly for My Niggas, the song like that. The actual song, you got the song.
Beat Against the World was a damn good album too. That joint was cranking. Yeah.
I love all of them, but Machiavelli, man, it was gothic, bro. That's definitely one of my favorites. Man, bro, from how it came on to how he finished it, and then if you ever heard how he broke down how the making of that album, what was that? The Source. Remember the Source used to do that sometimes.
Yeah. Like he would go in, literally Tupac would go in and be like, he was a rapper. Like he would go in and just create and be like boom, 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 throw a hook on the shit next. You know, and but he get in his mood and you know, he do his thing.
My favorite Scarface joint is Untouchable.
Okay.
And the world is yours.
See,
all of them. Yeah, all of them. He ain't never missed. I can't remember.
He really didn't. CP3, you got a question? What you got, CP3?
Let's see. Trying to get a deep one in here. I spoke about the state of hip hop and I'm not really the biggest fan of it. I don't feel it's about lyrics anymore. It's more about the latest fan, latest trend, or whatever. What is the impact that you guys want to have on it? Do you want to bring it back to more lyrical, or you want to take it in a different direction, or you want to branch off of where it is now? Where do you stand when you say hip hop, and where are you trying to take it
Uh, I think the state of hip hop is always the state of hip hop, because it's a creative space, so I feel like it always evolves. So whatever they got going on now, like that's for daytime now. But I think as far as for whatever we doing, we just trying to relate to our audience.
Yeah.
So the people who still like this certain type of music, trying not to put ourselves in a box or nothing, but if you like this type of, you like some lyrical type stuff, we try to switch it up and do a little bit of everything, you know what I'm saying? But just for the people that, hip hop heads or whatever you want to call them, or let's say slaughterhouse style, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like we want to give you some lyrics, give you some real rap, you know what I'm saying? Something you can understand, something that's clear, something that, you can resonate with you, can touch you, you can feel it in your soul.
I mean, it took me a long time to understand that hip hop has many different lanes.
Right.
You know.
No, that's what I'm just saying.
Subgenres.
But like I'm saying, like Tupac, right? Tupac won the best lyricist. You see what I'm saying? He was a poet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then you had Biggie. He was lyrical.
Yeah.
So it's a mix of everything. I be trying to tell the young guys that they don't have to be all scientific with it, but I feel like you gotta write, teach your fan base something instead of just telling them to crash. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
writing lyrics is not easy. Coming up with these patterns and rhyme patterns is not easy. So I feel like it's something you should want to do. It's studying, and it make you sharper. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of cats, a lot of new cats now, uh, they don't write. They come in, they heard that Lil Wayne freestyle, so they go into the booth and they want to freestyle, and they don't even realize freestyle is an art form in itself.
Yes, it is. You ain't
Like
living
not
with it.
everybody can freestyle.
No, you're not.
You be like, you might not want to.
It take work. You know what I mean? I take this stuff to heart. If you listen to any project we ever done, anything we ever on, we coming with it. Like whether it's something just we having fun, but we representing for our area, not just from here, but across the whole. We feel like we can go in there with whoever. There ain't nobody they can't call right now, and we can't get in with. I don't care who you say.
That's what's up.
No, straight up.
So what is your Mount Rushmore of hip hop?
He was like, damn, I thought we just gonna talk about this shit.
Mount Rushmore, huh?
Yeah, your Mount Rushmore.
Got top. That's 5.
Yeah.
I got Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie, Scarface. It used to be Nas. It used to be Ice Cube. Man, who my fifth man? No, it might be Lil Wayne.
Wow.
It might be Lil Wayne, man, cause like I'm just looking at from all the things he said, is Lil Wayne up there, man.
Definitely up there.
He up there. Kendrick up there too, but he still got some time to go. Kendrick got time to go. He gotta give me some clarity, some more. Yeah, I'm gonna go Lil Wayne. So yeah. You like read my mind, man. Nah, for real though. Sometimes we got a lot of similarities. I agree with that list. I always like Nas, but he was never one of my favorites. Like sometimes he get a little too deep for me. You know what I mean? Wu-Tang is deep. I don't know what you're saying. But I always thought it was the Beast of that. Yeah, the Beast of that. When I first heard Nas, I remember my man, he was gonna be like Lord or something. They came back, he had to tape. Back then, I'm saying, this was the early 90s. I just
Yeah.
he was like, hey, take this tape. I don't know what it is. It's Nas. with the single. You know, you had the single,
Yeah.
side instrumental. It ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell. I put Bill, then I still remember that whole rap to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how impactful it was to me back then. You know, that's what I'm saying. So Nas, he up there, but he not on my, you know, my Rushmore. It could be Jay-Z, Scarface, Tupac, Big, Lil Wayne, definitely.
I had said Ice Cube, because Ice Cube was two people. He was Easy too. Yeah, I remember he was on rap.
Yeah.
You know
I mean, so it's funny to think about Nas and the beat selection because that's always been the biggest stigma about what people say about Nas. However, Illmatic was just one of the very few albums you can listen to front to back, in my opinion.
It's gothic.
But what Illmatic changed the rap game was because it's the first album that didn't have the same producer all the way through.
Primo,
Pete Rock, Primo, Q-Tip, and somebody else. It's just Nas sometimes Nas has great beat selection, and sometimes it's it's very questionable.
That's why I put Benny Siegel over top of Jadakiss.
Because
that's the main reason I put Benny Siegel over top of Jadakiss.
Now let's talk about this one.
He's stuck a nerve with that.
Beat selection, and I think he make better albums. I think Jadakiss done put classics together, but his albums are the truth and the reason. I don't think Jada has made nothing, all the way through, top to bottom. The truth and the reason, man.
That's a good point. I can't argue with that point.
I can't argue
with that because if we break down the Jadakiss album,
totally.
I remember when I bought Jadakiss album, I probably played it like once or twice and through the shit.
Like I still play that to this day. I can't argue with that logic.
The truth,
But I remember sitting in the car. We sitting in the car and dissecting the truth. Just bar for bar, what was going on.
That's why I said he won the battle.
He didn't win the battle. He didn't win the battle. He didn't win the battle. He didn't win. You're going too far now. You're going to Beans and
Beans won that battle. Kiss did that disco beat and that wasn't it. That's where he messed up.
What I love Beans is he's able to his sports metaphor game. He can, oh my God, he can loop in sports with his rhymes, and that should be like
he made my top 10. See, he made my top 10, bro.
Yeah, BD, when I was going up Philly when he was rocking it. Yeah, you couldn't go nowhere without him.
These landlords, fuck Taco Bell. I run the South of the border. Cop a whole path. He worked over the corner. Hey, he was like that. That's when his freestyles he came with the bonus track on one of them jumpers. Can I live on it?
I started a lot of arguments with that.
No. But we got a point. I mean,
you're right.
Unfortunately, we think of Jadakiss album, we gotta think of Knock Yourself Out. That was the first single.
He never spit a whack verse though.
No doubt.
Ever in his life.
Nah,
but
Knock Yourself Out wasn't the Jadakiss I wanted to hear. I didn't want to hear that shit.
He was trying. He
was trying to play up that debt to Puffy. That's what that shit was. That's what that shit was. He was like, "Yo, I gotta get the shit out of here."
That job was a little hit though.
It was, but
they still put it on the club.
Yeah, the joint was rock. Even the video was fly. I like the video.
Now when he came
I like
with
Why.
Now why?
That shit was hot.
That's a big record. That was
deep, but that was the Jada I wanted though.
That was a big record right there.
See, everybody can't handle.
I don't know if Secret had a record that big though. I don't know. I don't think Secret had a record that big.
Nah, that joint.
He probably got bigger singles than Siegel do. I go there.
That's where the confusion is.
He got Siegel
in the air.
Yeah,
oh
Siegel
yeah.
ain't got no real big singles like
that.
that.
That was like I'm some memorable one. That's the one I can remember all the time.
That's it. I remember him mostly off Jay-Z joint.
Exactly.
Yeah. Jay-Z put him on.
Oh, like I say, he has class. He has class.
They got a joint with State Property. That joint with him and Free. That's that joint
Mhm.
about.
Yeah.
That
Rock
was
the
a
mic.
that was a
Yeah,
stepped on
Rock the
soundtrack.
Mic. Yeah.
That was a stepped on soundtrack.
Oh no, that's a classic.
State Property.
A lot
State
of folks don't
Property.
know. Yeah, a lot of folks don't know about
State
that joint.
Property.
They probably one and two.
Two nice.
Chain gang.
That joint nice.
The chain, yeah. I was listening to that joint the other day, man. So.
Oh
Go back
man.
to some of that stuff, man. They probably had a hell of a team back then.
They did. It was
You know what I'm saying?
State Property was also the second world's longest rap video, because all that shit in that movie was shit that they rapped about. Belly's the first though.
Yeah,
Like literally that scene in Belly when Nas sits there with the little young, and that's off the first album. Like, yo, this nigga didn't write this shit. This nigga just took his album, was like, yo, put this scene here, put this scene there.
Hey man.
But State Property was literally the second longest rap video.
Definitely, but it was a hood classic though.
It is a hood classic. It's still a long ass rap video when you break it down.
I watched Paid in Full though, man. I couldn't sleep that joint.
I was never a big fan of Paid in Full.
I had to rewatch it when I watched it before. I was kind of in that life, so I had a different perspective. Looking at it now, I was like, dang.
Looking at it now, I still think the movie sucked.
I mean,
Paid in Full?
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not what
I know.
you can't use. No. Let me correct y'all on something. Rakim's album, every Rakim album, Paid in Full. That's a classic. That movie is not. You cannot. You can say it's a good movie. You can say it's a movie. You cannot say that movie's a classic.
I know why you don't like that movie.
Why?
Cameron acting.
She's all right in the movie.
You like that? I thought his character was over the top.
Well, everybody else sucked in that movie. I was like, this movie sucked. Damn, Wood Harris, what the fuck?
I thought he played that role cool.
I thought that movie.
It's his money. They get his money. Fuck bitches. Never dress like a nigga like
you. Yeah.
That movie was trash.
But it had lines like that. It had lines like
you ain't like money making bitch.
Classic lines. Classic lines. The Dougie Fresh.
Yeah. You know how many niggas that I know that try to duplicate that shit. So, you know the video he was fucking the Dougie Fresh joint.
Oh Lord.
Niggas just trying to do that.
Classic.
Yeah, it was.
It had an impact. It was impactful on.
I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, so did I get the hookup? That shit don't make it a good movie.
Oh, bro, I know you did.
I got the
I couldn't watch that whole movie, bro. I couldn't even watch. I had it on videotape. I could get eject, but I couldn't do it, bro.
No limit.
I mean, Body is another classic. If y'all calling that shit classic.
Body
really introduced us to
that's a
them.
classic.
That's not a classic.
You went start listening to their music.
I don't call everything a classic. What I call classic is if it changed the culture. If it moves the culture, if it do something to move the culture like that, and you sit back and take.
I cannot deny it did move the culture.
So that's why I call classic. So I don't know how you probably looking at certain things. You probably don't like four scenes in the movie, then that take you out of it. You see what I'm saying? I don't know. I thought it was like real. It was big. Paid in Full. Yeah.
I thought the entrepreneurship of him doing it and putting it out was genius. As far as the acting, those are my trash cans. However, though, the fact that how much money he made off of it, and he was able to start No Limit Film. Like, this nigga ain't made an album like 50 years. Like, niggas are still making albums because they still got a tour because nigga, he making potato chips, he making cereal. Like, yeah. And I was never a Master P fan. But then when I saw his business culture, the fact that growing up and he put his son on Nickelodeon. His son had was doing the theme song, the Static Shock. Little woman was just a little fake little bow wow, but he was able to eat, and they were able to maintain a very good lifestyle. Of that.
NBA and everything.
Yo, Master P had started making so much money. He tried to wrestle for WCW. He had a big dude named 4x4, like, but because he had enough money to do that, and still not true. Yeah.
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, he tried to wrestle. He tried to be in the NBA. You just, that's at the point where you just rich, you just doing shit because I don't even want to be at home right now, you know. So yeah, but he started that basically um, with basically the entrepreneurship of not just being a record company, but you know the No Limit Films, and after that, 3 6 Mafia started doing films too. That which also increased how people knew them now because those those straight to DVD films, especially back then in that era, man, you be bored, nothing came out. It was a whole bunch of white movies you don't want to see. You gonna watch something like that from the hood? Be like, I just got to, you know, I ain't never seen Gone with the Wind, and I don't never plan to see that white shit. Like, I
Only part I know is Franklin Scarlett. I don't give a damn.
I've heard that line a million times. Never seen the movie. It's one of them old ass white people movies. They got a whole bunch of Academy Awards. Like I ain't never seen Titanic. I'd never see that shit.
Titanic, nice.
The boat sinks. What the fuck else do I need to know?
The only reason why I stand up for that movie because I went to go see it and I was sleepy when I got there and I actually was woke for the whole movie.
You went with a girl?
Of course, I got pussy after. I want to go.
That's why you was awake, nigga. Stop thinking. Nigga, you went to go see a 3-hour movie about a boat sinking.
Yeah, and I was up.
And you already knew the ending.
But that's what made it exciting.
How do you? Nigga, how you? That's
man,
exciting.
That shit was cold when they was playing with the ship go down, bro. I know no black band would do it like Cedric said, but that shit was cold when they was playing with the ship went down. I was like,
that's Steve Harvey that said.
Captain went down. Captain went down.
Like that's dedication. That's art. That's artist right there. Yeah.
Look, man, I worked at Blockbuster. And I still ain't seen that movie. I'd never see that. I will never see that movie.
It was alright.
Like fuck that
shit. Watch it again, but I watched that one time.
But you saw it.
Yeah.
Fuck that movie.
I ain't never watched it again, but I saw it.
A sinking ass boat, nigga. Titanic, though.
I wanted to see how they did put the science angle on. They was looking for the joint. They had they did a sea exploration, so they threw that in there. Then you got Leo. I'm a Leo DiCaprio.
Man, fuck all that.
I wanted to see what Leo's a badass actor.
Yeah. Whatever. Him and Family Matters. No, Family Ties. That's what he was on.
No. No. I thought it was Growing Pains.
Was it? It was Growing Pains. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of them white shows.
Going back to my 80s flashbacks.
So the question I got for y'all is, what makes a song great?
I think it's a component. Components that, for me, the beat first and foremost, and then whatever what you're saying to the beat, how you saying it, and then the power in your words, like yeah. And that's what made it great. But definitely start with the beat.
Do you write to a beat or do you just write?
I'm gonna write. It probably be to a beat, but I can also just like play the lines in my head. Like just if something coming to me, if I'm like, say I'm going to sleep, I'm laying down in the bed, I ain't no beat on that, but dope ass line might come to me, then I'm like, dang. I can't stop here, then I'm making 2 more lines, and before I go, it'll be 4 bars, and I'm just keep saying it, then I'm gonna fall asleep. Then go the next day, like, I got these 4 bars, I don't know if I can put it in yet.
Yeah, that's shit crazy because you think you about to get a good night's sleep, and then you be thinking about shit, and then you wake up like in the middle of the night, be like, let me write this shit down.
Think about the creative juices, they get flowing.
Yeah. Creativity is a gift and a curse. It is, like, because I don't rap no more, but I do like photography and stuff. My mind will tell me I need to edit these pictures, all 100 pictures after getting in at like 10 o'clock at night. People looking at me, why you edit? Like I did it for my sister, and I sent her some pictures. She was like, well, damn, when did you sleep? About 3 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah, the thing about music, man, music is crazy, because I actually record a song that I don't like, then everybody else might like it. So, and then it becomes great that way, and I might still don't feel it.
That is the most realist statement ever. It is nothing like recording a song that you be like, yeah, this is average, and everybody be like, no, this shit's fire.
No, it happens a lot. Man, really, like, it happens a lot.
Yeah.
It happens a lot more than people probably would think. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Yeah, people, it happens. It's crazy because you could record a song that you think is fine, they be like, oh, that shit's average. And then you put the B-side song, and they be like, yo, now this is the one. You be like, that ain't the one. This is the one. I remember arguing with one of my cousins. He was like, yo, yeah, that other joint you did, that was okay. But that other song was fire. I was like, nigga, the chorus of the other song is what? Because we didn't have a chorus. The nigga just said what through the whole song. And I was like, how was that hot? But then when we performed it, that's the song that everybody remembered. And I was like, oh okay, well, that'd be the song.
I like about putting out material, like say you do an album or whatever it is. And it's like you put it out, and that's when you get to see the reaction from people. Like, certain, like you said, certain songs you think they might like this the one I like. Because you got your own here too. So this the one I like 2, I like 5. I like 7 and 11.
Yeah.
7 and 11. Like,
that nigga's crushed your dreams real quick. You be like, oh, you just got that okay face. Like, okay.
During the process of us recording James Brothers, you could feel the vibe. It wouldn't stop. Like, we kept getting them Jones. Like, they kept coming back to back to back. So, I mean, like I said, now it's all about the production and the vibe.
All right, so I'm about to play 3 of y'all videos. Free Booby. That's from the Oil Boys, right? Demon. And then Trials and Tribulations.
My nigga, doing this shit for you right here. I know I ain't pick up that pen lately. We ain't get at you that way. But one thing I know for sure, my nigga gonna make a way. You gonna hit this shit, my nigga. Hey, my boy, one way or another, somebody gonna have a phone in that motherfucker. Show. You the definition of real, cause you displayed it. They got my love locked in the box, nigga, I hate it. You told me don't hang around broke niggas, that shit contagious. And when you drop my way, nigga, I thought we made it. The radio ain't showing no love, they barely play it. Still there's no complaining, cause ain't nobody listening. This rap shit don't work, then it's back to rapping bricks again. Standing on them couches, popping bottles, diamonds glistening. He told me this our job, so we gon' treat it like a job. One way, young farmers, we a family like the mob. Got pistols in our cars for niggas out here trying to rob. We been out here going hard since Coogee, Iceberg, and Saab. We rapping what we living, ducking cases, police chases. Sticking to you like a stick of happy faces. They say you sold the streets dope, I say you gave the streets hope. I used to call your phone late night, lunching off the boat. Yeah, so one night I was high as shit off the boat. I get the tripping, I call your phone, I'm snapping on you and shit. Nigga, I got too much talent, don't let me die in this motherfucking hood. You said, man, we about to take this shit down to A. My nigga, you good. Yeah, we did that. Free boo.
Never ride around without the thing, nigga.
Never.
Oi, boy, diamonds in the chain, nigga.
Oi.
Old school like wood grain, nigga.
Moving.
Speedballing, but I'm staying in my lane, nigga. I put the lack up, jumped in the Honda Civic. Paper chasing every day, ducking the consequences. Same time I'm being hunted by 100 snitches.
Damn.
Pussies want my face on the wanted picture. Straight shots of the Don Hooley. Ain't gotta chase the money, money come to me.
Yeah.
One way booby, that's a racket game. DC Master P without the accolades. Maul, Knight, Dutch, TJ, and True. BDR, Pop, Ricky, and Nooch. Rest in peace, twin Glocks, I never met Stu. But this for the whole crew, nigga.
Yeah.
Free booby.
Niggas don't want no smoke, nigga don't want no smoke. Nah, niggas don't let shit go. Niggas don't let shit go. Nah, niggas don't want no smoke. Niggas don't want no smoke. Nah, niggas don't let shit go. My niggas don't let shit go. Nah, I'm a man, I'm no Hannibal Lecter. This morning your bitch, she just ate me for breakfast. Loving the way how she scrambled my egg, but I told her that dinner is really my preference. Stepped out the crib and I feel I'm the freshest. Doing this shit with just minimum effort. If it's a problem, I'm ready to solve it. I do not do the subliminal message. Doing 100, coming up 50. Doing about 60, hitting the exit. One of the realest that ever to rap it. Can't get this shit and I'm willing to bet it. These are the moments I feel like I'm chosen. Thinking about meals in the middle of the go-go. Stock rising on the Lola, dog. Howard China with the mumbo saw. Shining on them like it's armor. All big boss, that's the protocol. Get in my lane, 3 holes in your brain, head like a bowling ball. I was taught to hunt the prey till it stop breathing. And if the score is 10-1, we still ain't even. Cause baby, I'm a demon. Yeah. You see the rhyme and reason. You see my eyes is bleeding. That's cause I'm high as Jesus. Yeah. I'm riding with the heathens, lions and hyenas. Baby, I'm a demon. Niggas don't want no smoke. Niggas don't want no smoke. Nah. Niggas don't let shit go. Niggas don't let shit go. Nah. Niggas don't want no smoke. Niggas don't want no smoke. Nah. Niggas don't let shit go. My niggas don't let shit go. Nah.
Step like a fresh pair of J's. Stepping like we in parades. Boy, you better behave. You can wake up in the grave. All these chains on like a slave. Took lemons and made lemonade. Get paid, young niggas get paid. Eyes red, I ain't slept in 2 days. Get hit and I sleep with your babe. I cut her like she tryin' shave. Can't save her, don't wanna be saved. What she do to me, you'll be amazed. I really be hanging with heathens. They really stop niggas from breathing. This beef, then we sinking our teeth in. I'm paranoid, stop all that reaching. I really got army guns. Shit look like Tommy guns. Right by my belly, yeah, Tommy buns. I'm so sincere, that Sean Carter song. Bro on that power flower, he take the pole, knock the power out you. Turn your lights out like a power outage. Got a problem, be ready to die about it.
I'm a demon. Yeah. You see the rhyme and reason. You see my eyes is bleeding. That's cause I'm high as Jesus. Yeah. I'm riding with the heathens, lions and hyenas. Baby, I'm a demon. Niggas don't want no smoke. Niggas don't want no smoke. Nah. Niggas don't let shit go. Niggas don't let shit go. Nah. Niggas don't want no smoke. Niggas don't want no smoke. Nah. Niggas don't let shit go. My niggas don't let shit go. Nah.
First of all, they named this shit the project. They put a bunch of niggas in there. Drop guns off, you drop drugs off. What the fuck you think gonna happen, man? For real. But it's one thing I just been wanting to find out. I just been wanting to know. All this fucking time, man. Somebody help me with this shit.
How the fuck I end up with a whole key of dope? When I don't know a soul with a boat.
No.
But of course, poor folk were provoked. No hope, make a nigga cut his own throat.
God damn.
And be your own kind that applied against you. That boy ain't got a dime, but he got a pistol. Army green 4-nickel military issue. And them boys you grew up with, they all sliding with you. I know the feeling in the trenches going hand to hand. I took a chance knowing the Rams could put me in the can. My childhood friend did juvenile life when we was 16. Next time I saw him, he was a grown man. Y'all don't understand. At the time, I ain't have another plan. So I was on the mound, pitching underhand, trying to get them rubber bands. Should've won $1 million off my brother hand.
Hey, E. Will.
But shoulda, woulda, coulda, never paid a man. Fuck it, flip them bands, time to ball out. Gather up the racks, let's bat them all out. We deserve it all, look how we lost out. Took so many losses, I done lost count. But I kept it 100 on my dealers in the streets. Real live nigga anytime they mention me. And I could do life in the penitentiary. Cause I murdered a nigga that resembled me. Trials and tribulations of a black man.
So war going on outside, hell nah, they are not playing. They told me I should turn the other cheek, fuck that, I'm swinging back, man.
Glock tall stack and some pack, and I'm on the run from Pac-Man. Hoping he don't shoot me in my back, man. Trials and tribulations of a black man. Trials and tribulations of a black man. Once upon a time in the projects, tryna make progress with a Pyrex. Food for thought, death for friends, hard to digest. Shit, we all been through the system in confinement. I was sitting in my cell, talking on my cell. Caught my third F, people's trying to give me an L. And that same piece of pussy ain't send me a piece of mail. Say the love is real, really hard for me to tell. I'm just trying to feed my babies, keep them going crazy. Miss my cousin Izzy, swear I think about you daily. Drowning in this liquor, feel like can't nobody save me. I live that fast life, jump in the whip and do like 80. Crashed into that guardrail, car did a cartwheel. Faith pray every day, stressing to me, God real. Got niggas on the yard still, fighting to get back on the pill. Glock got that Ira act, I cried, they finally free the real.
Man. So war going on outside, hell nah, they are not playing. They told me I should turn the other cheek, fuck that, I'm swinging back, man.
Glock tall stack and some pack, and I'm on the run from Pac-Man. Hoping he don't shoot me in my back, man. Trials and tribulations of a black man. Trials and tribulations of a black man. Black man. Trials and tribulations of a black man.
And jump me so heavy, you don't want to take him in the outlet.
Yeah, we back. What's your thoughts, CP3?
Definitely like the tracks, definitely like the lyrics, definitely more in tune to what I would listen to than this, like I said, this new stuff. So definitely like the vibe. Videos was nice too. I think all in all, total good production, good quality, good shit.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Well, they had concepts in their videos.
Hmm.
They had concepts in their videos. Like they didn't do a lot of niggas. This is what a lot of niggas do. So keep in mind, I don't care who feelings I hurt, so it doesn't make a difference. So a lot of niggas, they get a dude with a camera, and they have no idea what they want to do, and they just start shooting random shit. They put it together, and they're like, "That's a video." No, it's random shit that you put together behind music. It's not a concept. Like, when we shot Money, it was a concept.
Yeah.
So their videos have a concept and a story to tell. Even the video we just put together for Shorty, Melissa. When we premiere that video, it's a concept video. It's not just we just took a camera, we just went out there and just filmed. Like, it goes along with the song. Like, yeah, a lot of people running guns. Those are little niggas that used to play basketball. They get the ball. You ain't got no shot. As soon as they get the ball, they just run down the court and shoot. That's what they running gunners. But, and I can appreciate the work. Like, you shot it out of the director. I think y'all use the same director for all three videos? For two.
Demon, Child of Tribulation.
Yeah.
Homie Kareem Mowat.
Okay.
Twin Hunters. There's a company called 100 Film, 100 Film.
Yeah.
And then for the other one, we used Modi Visual Pro, which is Lord Jelani. That's one of my homies.
Okay.
Don Chu is his son. He went to school for shooting videos. He shot the free booth.
Okay.
So we just staying busy, man. We just shot 5 videos off the jump. Put out 2 sides, the uptown and the south side. Now we about to just flood them with videos, and we just did a concert the other night at Karma.
Oh, you said Karma.
Shout out to Dazzle.
Okay.
Shout out to Dazzle and
Iceberg.
Real easy money.
No question.
Oh yeah, Kamala. So we did the Titan Arts Award that two times I think. It's nice lounge, nice size, nice. Yeah,
Nice set.
yeah, nice setup in there.
It's not 420 friendly though, so
Yeah.
we had a lot of disgruntled fans. You know what I'm saying? People that came out and said, "What? That's Motorhead." They like, yeah, I gotta go all back. Go all back.
So the one we working on now, y'all gonna be able to smoke. I ain't even get to tell you yet, bro. So I got news for you.
Y'all got something else coming up, right?
Yeah, we putting together a show. Putting together our own show. You know, we ain't get the details yet of the date, nothing like that.
Okay. Well, you know when
Two coming up. We got two I ain't get to tell bro yet.
Yeah.
So some stuff coming up down the line, but we definitely got two shows coming up. So just stay tuned. January and March, I believe.
Okay, all right. So our other co-host, who's always creeping around, Lady Antoinette's in the building. You know she's not physically here. She asked a question. Nah, that's not her. She asked the question. What is the legacy that you plan to leave behind?
It's a good question. Legacy I plan to leave behind is really that, you know, it came from nothing, so to speak. And I left like my kids and my family and people around me. I provide opportunity for all them through whatever this entertainment stuff that I do for us. Whether it's music, the clothing line, I be doing some opera. So whatever it is for my legacy, I just want to be able to create opportunity for people around me, my loved ones.
All right, cool.
Me, what I be doing so much and trying to change the narrative that you can't help one another. You can't help somebody. Giving somebody a helping hand and a handout is two different things. There's nothing wrong with. They done made it down to the point where they feel like that's why people don't even like to ask for help because it's almost now considered clout chasing. Me and this guy right here, and along with a lot of other brothers that come from our herb, we've been doing this shit for a long time. Really out of love. Because whatever reason would we be doing it? You see what I mean?
True indeed.
And we sticking to it. We showing you we never gave up. We never quit. We love what we do. When you love what you do, you keep it going. You don't never stop. You know what I mean? You don't be stupid about it either. So, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, we moving slow, but we moving somewhere. And we stand steady at it. And that's what our legacy, that's what I want our legacy to really be remembered as some brothers who, like, later on down the line, showed them that couldn't stop them regardless. You know what I mean?
Determined to crank.
All right. What you got, CBD? You like using deep thought for a second?
No, I'm just thinking of, you know what time I think it's time for.
What time do you think it's time for?
The all-important weekly fun we have here at the Bar Radio. Bars at the Bar.
But basically, with Bars at the Bar, we ask all the guests. It could be written. It could be written. It could be freestyle. We ask you to spit some acapella bars and see what that's about. Like, and look, we get people some cats that they ready for it. And like I get people saying, "No, we ain't about that." But, and it's cool, but you know, we ask everybody just to do it. That's we love Bars at the Bar.
I don't think we're ready for that. Already.
Let's go.
That's how we start the CD. We flip the coin and see what's starting.
Mr. B Dap, I'm back. Okay, I am the trap. We should let them G's stack, 5 off the G pack, head twisted to the back, 40 cal stay attached. Telegrams a loud pack, super soaking them jacks. You know, I spit that anthrax, I'm like a train on tracks. Stay fresh, Ajax, put in work, A-wax. Bad boy, take that. I know you niggas hate that. Been doing this from way back since real and 8 that's. Lex 4 screen, same color my Eddie was. Interior tan inside of the Reese's Buttercup. If my baby mother died, then I wouldn't give a motherfuck. Don't know if it's love or what, but that bitch got me fucked up. She's only worth like half a bar. The motorcycle's at the bar. Live her life through Instagram. That big blue bitch on Avatar. Chu had that new Challenger. 22 the rally stripes, cheap and good. Blue and yellow iced to death for District Heights. We posted up on Marlboro Pike. Hobo sweats, we pair mics. Twan was out there getting right. P was out there getting stripes. Now hit Weavy with that knife. Frank White like to test his mic. Real cool sweet as Mike and Nikes. And all my niggas bought that life. So don't fake, nigga. Make me bust your break, nigga. Wait, come on a freight pocket stick as milkshake, nigga. I'm chasing cake. Steve Francis on a break, nigga. Got me on a date, eating steak by a lake, nigga. Champagne, rose, connect name Jose. I quarterback, I throw yay. 2 niggas need a 4-way. Me and Bo 106 mix, play the doorway. Cuddy had them big banana clips right in the hallway. AM to the PM, bitches pee when they see him ballin' hard. BF crazy section, BF Coliseum. Rest in peace, my nigga TM. I am not a human being. My bitch look Korean. My jeans European. She speaking Chinese. Yang sang, do, bang, blow, chain, hang low. Y'all don't need no shoes, got the N on it. Millie got the 10 on it. Classics on the caddy, silver bullet, Murder 10 on it. If the topic's money, you can always count me in on it. Not so thick, take a month to put a den on it. Flash shit, I've been on it. Probably spent your brand on it. Been rocking Versace with the blue jeans sitting on it. Oh,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. Bars at the bar. Like a drunk.
Man, I ain't got nothing else to say. Can't stop wars from happening. It's inevitable. A lot of time, most of these niggas isn't compatible. It's cool to squash beef, especially if it ain't credible. Oh, he a crash dummy, then why the fuck? Hold up. Wait. I said, you can't stop wars from happening. It's inevitable. A lot of time, most of these niggas isn't compatible. It's cool to squash beef, especially if it ain't credible. Oh, he a crash dummy, then what the fuck? Oh. Okay, I fucked it up like shit. Hold on. Lock and load. Garvey let the Glock explode. Guns and roses, homie, we can rock and roll. High lows hit you hard like shots of Patron. And I'm back smacking niggas cause I'm off of parole. Yeah, I'm a rapper, but I still a blame you. Homies from the set call me MC Hammer. Midwest Connect, I met him in Tampa. He got them texts for cheap and them shits don't jam up. I love rappers that rap DC, but every rapper can't rap and that's plain to see. Niggas talking all crazy, they ain't fucking with G. They ain't fucking with BDR, that's us. James Brothers for real and we be ready to bust. Come quick and you fuck with us and you get touched. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Big by God at the bar.
Yeah, I love this. What the lady internet said that was all nice and positive.
Yeah, I'm about to read it now.
Go ahead, you read it.
Somebody put the violin strings on real quick. She was saying, let them know that they seem down to earth and genuine. Don't forget where you came from. Pour your knowledge into the next one up. We need to keep our culture going.
Sure.
Definitely.
Definitely agree with you.
Look, any projects or anything, we definitely. Yeah, she laughing like shit at you. Cause you read it so unemotional.
So you did a good job, man.
You see what I did for the weekly basis, man? Gee, I try to do my professional thing. And I get a good shit no matter what I do.
Oh, man. But any projects y'all got coming up, just let us know. Any flyers or whatever, we definitely post for shows. We definitely keep videos in rotation, and we definitely want to have y'all back. Because I know Lady Antoinette wants to come in. She has a million questions too.
Yeah.
She just wasn't able to get here today, but she's always listening because she's always part of the team. So where can they find your project and where can they find y'all at?
Instagram, IG. We got at BDR Music. That's BDR MUZIC. BDR MUZIC. So that's BDR Music. Music with a Z. You can go on there. It's Instagram. You can also we on all platforms. So if you put in if you search like Gerard Street Garden or BDI, the project should come up. James Brothers, we got part one, Uptown.
Mm-hmm.
We got part two, which is South Side. So the projects come up, and we got plenty of solo projects, that we done too. So we on all platforms. So you search Gerard Street Garden. So I spell it too.
Gerard, Giard, Street Garvey. Hit us up, Instagram, Facebook, VOS. What is it on Facebook?
VOS BDI.
Yeah.
VOS BDI on Facebook. Also got the clothing line too. See, I got it on right here.
Real quick, tell us about the clothing line.
The clothing line I established in 2019 called Voice of the Struggle.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm the voice of the struggle, but people don't really feel like they got a voice, and we all struggle with something. So that's what made me come up with the name. And
so
it's called VOS, but you can find it on. I got an Instagram, which is VOS_BDI. VOS_BDI. Or go to my website.
So I'll tell you what we're gonna do, because all the month of February, we're not doing artists, we're doing entrepreneurs. So for our first Sunday in February, if you're available, I want you to come in and bring your clothing line. And
right. So if Javi available, he gonna come too. He also got the grass season.
You can bring it all.
Season 8,
Yeah. So we'll set that up, and for the first week of February, all because I love doing artists, but there's so many other aspects of what we do. Right. I want to spotlight all the entrepreneurs and stuff. Right. So definitely come through. Bring your shirts. You can lay it all your merchandise on the table. Tell people about it. And let's make it happen.
Let's have a date.
I got you. That's easy. I kind of know the owner of the bar. Oh nah. Next time we're gonna be. Next time we'll be back to regular schedule program.
It's cool. I need it dry, honestly. I've been wet all week. I was wet all weekend.
Man, I don't know. I feel like a sober show. I ain't never had this shit happen.
So I had a couple of beers earlier, so I'm all right.
That had nothing. I'm actually sober, so it's a rarity. It won't happen again.
Yeah.
But definitely. So we just about to end this joint. And shit. I mean, I'll get you information, whatever, and I'll set the date, and we'll definitely want to do it, because I know Lenny. Shout out to Lenny. He did tell me about your clothing line stuff. We just kind of got off topic to talk about everything from hip hop to it happens. We go to questions to on topic. This is part of the show.
I like it like that.
Yeah, people always ask me all the time. They be like, "Yo, what is the question to the show?" I was like, "Yo, when you get here, you'll find out." I can have a list of questions and still not answer and not actually. We might have some. We start talking about Nas and Tupac. I mean, this is how it goes. So, CP3, what's going on tomorrow on your Sports on the Hill?
Check out Sports on the Hill tomorrow, 9 o'clock. Robbie G and the crew will be covering the Commanders tie versus the Giants today, which actually did knock them out of the playoffs, so I'll stand corrected. They did not keep the 7th seed, because Seattle did win. Seattle has a 583 winning percentage, and the Commanders have a 577. So technically right now, they're out the playoffs. They have a bye. But I'm not going to go into it. But with all the teams that play next week, they're going to end up back in the playoffs without even playing the game, because whoever loses is going to vault them into the playoffs. So long story short, tune in next week. They'll be covering the Commanders. They'll be covering the Capitals and the Wizards and whatever else, and probably the soccer, whatever that is. Y'all don't watch that shit. But tune in 9 o'clock, sportsothp.com, SportsOTHP Facebook page, Robbie's Twitch channel, and breaking it down as always.
All right, cool. And then next week, Go Villain's supposed to be in the building. Him and his wig.
Oh yeah, we definitely. Might need to have 2.
Yeah, we might need to have 3.
Yeah.
And definitely support the James Brothers. They got dope music. And dope music and good energy. So that's another thing. That's I want. If any young people take away from this, is that, yo, you gotta have good energy. You know, just, you know, too many people be like, I'm the best in the city. Nigga, you ain't even the best in your house. You know, but when you come off cocky, that doesn't make you a better rapper. That just makes you somebody who I just don't want to fuck with. Like, cause this dude say he's the best in the city and he ain't even been around the city.
Hey, nah, I gotta confess though.
What up?
I feel bad because I fucked up on that flow. Can I do it?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I ain't. That shit gonna bother me. It was one line I couldn't get over. I said, can't stop worlds from happening. It's inevitable. A lot of time, most of these niggas isn't compatible. It's cool to squash beef, especially if it ain't credible. He a crash dummy. Why put his ass on the pedestal? Y'all posting pictures on IG screaming free him. When that boy was home, he wouldn't even take care of his BM. Nigga wasn't handling no responsibility. Call himself a grown ass man, gotta be kidding me. OG's trying to cure the streets. What's the remedy? Worry about your ops when yourself is your worst enemy. Youngers running around in the streets saying they gangs to get killed, leave their mama to deal with funeral arrangements. Go fund me fish fries to make the payments. That's one pay to put on your mama, ain't it? When she seen her son in the morgue, the lady fainted. All she seen was a memory when she cradled him as a baby. Most boys born with no father, they be emotional. They only show love to the streets, that's who they closer to. Stand on their own 10 toes, that's what they supposed to do. A man with no morals and principles shouldn't be close to you. Drink with you, smoke with you, why would you let her roll with you? The boy got enough bag left to fuck the both of you. You wouldn't listen. Y'all went on a mission, got caught, and he snitching. You sitting in prison like, dang.
Ooh, okay.
Reality rap. I want to feel right, so I got that up. My bad, y'all.
No, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Shit, that's a powerful message. Definitely.
That's the peasy. Oh wow, fuck that flow up. That's great.
All right, well we gonna end this with Renegade. All on Me, the live joint he did at Ocean Lounge.
Y'all need to know what's up. Hey, look. Hey, DJ FM, you ready to do this shit? Hey, numbers. Let me tell you something real quick, man. You did your motherfucking thing tonight, man. Hey, we gonna hear him. But they just heard you. You did? He said, who is he? You heard? Y'all know what's up. We only do this shit real right here at 1220 Ocean Lounge. We doing this shit right, you heard? Hey, you ready, Slim? You sure you ready? You ready? Man, do your thing, huh? To the E, to the N, to the E, to the G, to the A, to the D, to the E. They call me Renegade, dog. I'm out here in the DMV, y'all niggas. I'ma tell y'all something one thing. My bad, mic too close. Rapping $1 million. Hey, business $1 million. But showing love, that shit priceless. I'ma tell y'all, that shit priceless. You ain't gotta pay for that shit. So show some love in here and show some love to these people that's getting out here and doing their thing. Trying to do something out here, alright? Let's get it pumping, dog. I'm getting pumping, alright?
Yeah, right. Yeah, shit, lie. All on me, she all on me. She just watch me count about 100 G's. I just push that weight and make the 100 piece. I just want the money, power, and a piece. All on me, it's all on me. I just touched down in LA for the week. Had to go and get away from the streets. Cause they know a nigga act is all on me. I get that bag off, go stack a rack up. Pull up to Saks Fifth, go drop a bag off. I got a tax, y'all, to hang up with rats, dog. You can never catch me frontin', I done backed off. I'm like, hey, bag it up with these groceries, that's my safe word. All these binges be a drug, that's my gateway. I be such a big stabber, they call now Mayday. Dispatch to them feds, but you catch this KK. Every day's a payday. Open that safe, yeah. Won't do late, wait. Don't don't care what you say, hey. I'm on the way, jump back like 2 or 3. I make you fade away. I can never trust no dog, never give up what I got. I just put up on the dot that I put up off the line. You can never run my day, only thing you in my way. Always acting like a boss, every time I took a loss. All on me, she all on me. She just watch me count about 100 G's. I just push that weight and make 100 G's. I just want the money, power, and a piece. All on me, it's all on me. I just touched down in LA for the week. Had to go and get away from the streets. Cause they know a nigga act is all on me. Talk about me, pay your fee. All these niggas all around me. We gon' see, ain't shit sweet. Got respect, cause ain't shit free. Pay for them shoes, pay for them jeans. Got you down to a T. Even riding through Miami, got me gripping on my feet. Gotta move fast, go by the tag when she down on me. All these snitches, all these apps, see them around for me. Never will be giving you props, don't you vouch for me. Always clutching on that Glock, keep around for me. Tell them under left, count up pesos. Someone check the record, they call me Fuego. You know that I'm a step, hit out the way door. On my worst behavior, pull up the Draco. What the heck for? How my day go? Never really cared what you fake for. On my payroll is what you ain't though. All these haters around me do what I say so. All on me, she all on me. She just watch me count about 100 G's. I just push that weight and make 100 G's. I just want the money, power, and a piece. All on me, it's all on me. I just touched down in LA for the week. Had to go and get away from the streets. Cause they know a nigga act is all on me.
That shit right, but this shit like. I'm getting warmed up.